The word on the street says that you a bitch. Hello, beautiful fellow human being. I got some pistons. Why can't I think? But they're really dang good quality. They're not foam or anything, like I keep seeing in the local places. I don't think they're glass, but really sturdy. So I think they're connected. Alright, this isn't gonna work. I wonder if you could hear that. Oops. Why won't I close? My hand is too cold, it won't engage. Definitely will not engage. Yes. Cool. These are gonna be sweet for some crabs. Well, I'll be drastic size differences, but I would probably attach them separately anyway, so that ain't no thing. It's gonna be fun to like add pupils too. Real quick before I get back on these craft fur bait fish. Gulp. I found these plastic things. Where did the bag go? Well, I pulled some out. They're just these plastic, they're not beads, but they have a slight divot on one side. Maybe they're to glue onto something. Oop. But I'm gonna just add a quick black pupil. One side is convex. It's a nice round shape, but that little divot, like, I only pulled out a few. I'm gonna end up losing them all before I... There's a little divot. I'm gonna throw some black resin in there because I think these will make some perfect eyes. Really wanted some glass eyes, some like doll eyes. I have a few, but cannot find them for the life of me. So I have a UV light plugged in. Oh, I forgot. I was moving stuff because of the TV. Oops. Maybe. Where would that be? Like tape. Let's see. Where would that be? Tape. I have two bags. One that has tape and one that has glue. And they stay together forever. Aha. Let's get some painter's tape. Just makes it easier to hold. Just putting it on a clothespin. Yeah. No. Not a fan of adhesive one bit. Like a piece of tape with a bunch of like fur and stuff on it. Can't stand the stuff. It's especially here it gets really tacky if it's left on things. Like I'll try salvaging stuff, but if it had black electrical tape on it, I often give up because like I salvaged a bunch of leather from a trash pile and it must have been a saddle maker. Anyways, a lot of the leather was like stored with black electrical tape. I can't see if it's coming out. I don't want to sit how you usually sit when I'm doing this. I want it to lay pretty flat. Ooh, mommy. Shit. Oh, now I gotta mess this one up. Psst. Oh, you know what? There's a little channel, so I'll just try to fill it. So, they're not the prettiest pupils. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Especially for the big bait fish that, and they got a nice weight to them too. I wish I knew what they were. I also have some of these bits of plastic. I'm not sure what it is, but I used to throw it in resin jewelry. Hey, David. Jack Prepper, how you been? I met you on... Oh, man. Oh, David? Yeah, it's a small world. It's such a trip running into people on other streams. It's a beautiful thing. The world goes from feeling huge to feeling like a grain of sand to back to feeling huge again. But not anymore. Alright, so it has to be way smaller, the people. Let me zoom. Oh, fuck. I mean, shoot. So it just kind of eats it up. Because, man, I don't know why I didn't think about that. That was a mistake. Because the dome is obviously going to magnify a little bit. So I'm going to go for a smaller pupil. But that, I think, is going to be pretty dang sweet. And if I can't get a dot perfect, I have some glitter. So I'll quite literally just put an individual speck of glitter on it. Which I actually think that might be the best. Tiny dot. Prayers for a tiny dot. Frick. Son of a snatch. I got that all on the side. It's alright. And I'll grab the glitter, or spangles rather. I might as well zoom this out for now. Blinded by the light, revved up like a douche. Man, Stardust, I appreciate that. I'm shoot, I already forgot what it was. Oh, a chest strap. Or a phone holder. Fixing to get one of those. So I can multitask. Because sometimes I'm out, like, out and about and doing stuff. Like, I want to stream, but my hands are full. As simple as that. Oh, this one had a divot on that side, too. It's alright. I love that clock. Really old clock. Yeah, I really appreciate that storage list. And please never hesitate. I'm a lot easier to reach now. Gotta use my phone again. You will never see instant rage quite like when, like, if my phone dings and someone asks immediately who's that, and I haven't even touched my phone yet. Oh, good old days. I really think these are gonna be perfect. Holy shit. I gotta get the glitter though, because that is not impactful enough. There's too much plastic in between. Hey, I might be thick. Okay, so I'm gonna do black on the tank. So I'm gonna try holographic on this, because this might reflect through all that. This I got really cheap, a bunch of little bottles of random spangles and glitter by Mr. Resin. I really like Mr. Resin's resin for jewelry and larger stuff. You need a good dollop of. Let me just. Oh, well, I'm not gonna be able to pick them up on the silicone. They'll stick right to it. Curtis Jackson amount. Let's see for pink. So I had. I have to dig a little for that, but I think. Oh man, now I forgot I didn't know where the bag is. Oops. I might have to move the mic. That might be really irritating. Let's see. One of my necklaces, the locket, when it banged on, somebody thought they kept hearing a pill bottle, and it was the necklace knocking on it. It took me a while to figure out what it could have been. Let's see. Where the heck? Oh, okay, good. These. I don't know if that's something. These are just little dollops of plastic, and pink and blue. They had a 50% off day, and the surf shop is my favorite. I go with a buddy of mine, and top tier human joy. But I'll use the thick. Might take me a second to place the actual. Oh shoot. I make sure also I have a round one. Want them to match. Some of the beads are a little flattened on the one side. That's a perfect match. Perfect match. Should I, like, reset my eyes so I see the resin? It's okay. Dropped it. Everything I had tightly pinched in my fingers. I love these bottles a lot. Hey, Mike Campbell. How's your night going? Evening, Dustin. Yeah, one day I'll get better at timing. having a good time watching all kinds of projects take place where I am that spend a lot of time like looking out the window. Because also still not leaving my room. I just don't want to run into anyone, so I'm waiting until Ghost is clear. I got plenty to work on. Cause I'm very patient and like quiet and soft spoken, but I also do not hide how I feel one bit. I don't know how that works, but man, it's a small town. It's one street. So I don't want to be like skirmishing in the streets due to unresolved rage. So I just Bob Ross out. I only knew a few Travella Vargas songs, and the few that I knew they're like God sent songs. There's a few songs that are like that. That's just like, dang, this is what music exists for, or like songwriting or something. I don't know, but excuse me if I mispronounce it or just say different words that aren't the right ones. But Que Te Vaya Bonito by Travella Vargas. I could read the English translation, but that's incredible. That and Paloma Negra. But Travella Vargas was a ranchera, and she was, I don't know if she's like friends or like just, but she was friends with Frida Kahlo. That same time period, really, really cool lady. And she dressed like an ombre. So the refraction does not shine through. But I'm going to put black on this. I want to see if that does anything. Because it might just make that look like a weird pupil. Or like I mean, it does come through. I lied. You can't see it on the camera, but in real life, you can. But I'm going to throw black on that. And then maybe that'll make it pop more. Because the black on the first one just kind of darkens the whole eye. It really magnified it into the dome of the plastic itself. I like that. Oh, zoom out. I'm gonna use this old. No. I hate to use pocket, but I could just rip it off. This one is the sharpest. This Flysmith multi-tool. Don't mean to sound like an ad every 2 seconds, but I, you know, I don't care. This shit's golden. Worth more than gold. Holy trucks. See, I've been tying flies for a good, or I don't, not tying flies. No. I do not tie flies. I am learning how to tie flies. Big old difference. And I didn't have any type of, I can't see. I didn't have any type of path, or I just knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my days fishing. I'm not even kidding. Told everyone to kind of fuck off. Stop sending me political shit. And stop, yelling at me, for Christ's sake. But a year later, so I got back into fishing. I grew up fishing just with my dad, and never had any friends that fished or anything like that, regrettably. And for my entire life, honestly, I couldn't find even people to hike with or forage or, you know, any of the stuff I personally could do 24/7, and it's still like that. But the only difference is I don't know, focusing on one thing or not stopping. Because usually when I'm learning something, I'll put it down for a few months and then pick it back up. I get really distracted. I feel like that's easy to believe. I really do. But this, I didn't get distracted once, which is unheard of. So that told me, okay, this is all I'm going to be doing on planet Earth now. So, still at it. I keep seeing Facebook memories and it's blowing my mind a little bit. You know, as human beings, I feel like a big part of it, other than procreation, I guess, is purpose. Which people find purpose all over the place. I just never found it until now. I'm new to this purpose thing. So this helped a lot. Here, let me get the light right. See it? It doesn't. Yeah! So it just needs direct light. But that's alright. For 2 drops of resin, better than I had in regards to glass eyes. And I'll still get it a little better, more noticeable. Very nice. I really, really like making glitter eyes. Eventually, when I am all caught up, I'll try to find some more. But these were my favorite. And this was just I was helping resin a table. I'm surprised I got all of this stuff off my hands. But anyway, my hands are always filthy. That's just is what it is. I never ever thought I would do anything with close-up hand shots. Okay, that sounded weird. But I'm trying to get, yeah, you see that refraction? Kind of like tiger's eye or something. And those little flakes at nail art places or sections, I'm trying to find it bulk. I'm trying to find bulk for a friend. This Mylar flake is insane. So I try to get the little bits to throw on, just a few pieces, refract like crazy. And this was just shoddily done, super lazy, just had extra resin and stuff in a cup, and then made more after, really digging them. And as you can see, those glitter pieces are octagons. That's just what I had. And yeah, the glitter eyes, really, really dig. Glitter Wave, not so much. One of the worst songs I've ever heard, no offense. One of the vocalists and bassists of Pinback has another band called 3 Mile Pilot. There's a song on it called Glitter Wave that for some reason I don't know why. I'm usually not like harsh about music because there's plenty of songs that I like, you know, didn't like, and there's some of my favorite now. A lot of stuff like that. Oh, including Ice Spice. There's one song by her that is played maybe a surprising amount. I don't know, but I don't know. I just really like the dang song, and it's constantly stuck in my head now. You did me dirt, cause what did I do? Like poetry. Deeper than my grandma as she rests. Look at them eyes. I was also thinking of using, I think it's the pink, that's, yeah, UV. And just there's some on the end of this dumbbell eye. Wow. It's electric. And the resin is UV Craft black. Got the pink. I really, really want that root beer. Hey, Ron! Hope your evening is golden. Found these little. Yeah! The black is perfect. I might add like that pink, that UV pink to the back of it to make the black pop a little bit, but it is very pupil-y. Oh. I need to get better tweezers. And I think I really did lose my other hackle pliers, the ones that, the little brass, they just came in a kit, they weren't good or anything. But the ones I have now are freaking atrocious. Okay, for some reason it just disappears completely. So let me try to add some of that UV pink to the back of the black. And then I'll also try pink. Yeah, that root beer for amber eyes. Chartreuse too. There are a lot of really perfect colors. What the? Oh. I am wondering why, or if they ever have red, or why don't they have red? Yeah. Oh, let me flatten that out. Oop, whoops. Halo. Did I already tell y'all I hung all my vintage Lily Pulitzer? I think I did. I'm so stoked on it. Because it's not just like Lily Pulitzer. The brand is still around. And you know, there's like some funky like floral looking clothes. But Lily's since passed. And her first, I don't know if it was the first store called the Lily, but all the pieces in there are the Lily. I could pull up a picture of her. Just cool floor. Ow! I don't know if you can see, but those erupt. The resin, a tiny little drop of it is bright as heck. So I posted on Facebook, and I had my Facebook public for a second, but for a little bit, it's just back to normal Facebook. But I use it essentially like a page. I had a page, I just didn't really, I don't know what to post on it, because like I don't consider myself necessarily a content creator. This is my social life, so it's a little, I'm not too sure. Because during the day, I mean, I'm not like an antisocial person, but I spend a lot of time alone, or in here, or at the beach and stuff. The beach mainly because I like meeting people. I like to stay as long as I can keep my eyes open, essentially, because I kind of view it as like a workplace. You got a lot of active projects going. You have shells, metal detecting soon enough, and fishing, but pier and shoreline, because there is the shoreline section. That's fine. I'm trying to find a place though to fly fish. I don't have the balls for the golf course. I just know someone's gonna be like, you can't do that, and I will be like, I'm never leaving my room again. But oh, that's it. That's it. Sorry. That's it. I could probably get the black a little blacker by adding like a sturdier dot. So you can see it different directions. Good. Content social. I've been wanting to make a channel for years now. I wish I did when I lucked out on an apartment a long time ago at this point. 2-bedroom, and this area skyrocketed rent-wise during the spamdemic. Everyone was, the whole damn thing was a land grab, swear to God. I mean, in my opinion, because there's just, every single town in the dang country got a whole overdevelopment. But y'all should see. A while back on a stream, I showed a picture of this apartment complex, and it was all wood. And everyone in the chat was like, that's totally normal. They're going to put this and that over it. And it's like 5 or 6 floors, apartment building, all wood. In Florida. Termites, hurricanes, like leaks, flooding, all kinds of shit, man. Let me try to find, what would that be, like a 10th Avenue. It's on 10th Avenue North, and here in Lake Worth, Florida, and North Florida Mango. Let me just look up wooden apartments to see if that comes up. Because someone has to be talking about this thing. Alright, let's see if it's on the... It's by Walmart. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Wasn't on 10. Yeah. So... Yeah, that's them. They're all wood. It makes no sense. Alright, where's the little person you drag? That's how long it's been since I've used Google Maps. Or is that Google Earth? How do you, okay. Oh, you don't drag a person no more. Frick. How is that normal? And you know what went on the outside? More wood. It's just all wood. All wood. There's not a drop of concrete in the whole thing. Is that normal? There's 5 of them. I have theories, but what is that? What is that? And like, that's not temporary stuff. This is a dang particle board, what house, apartment thing. Well, not particle, but freaking basically compressed wood. I forget what that stuff is called. And I get wood is like a magical thing. I just have never seen that. It's all wood. And like it pours every other day, so it's like all wet wood. And on the outside, they put more wood, like, but decorative wood. Like, what's slats? I don't get it. What's the address on this boot? Oh shoot, I got it. Let me just see. 2240 10th Avenue North. I just can't believe that, y'all. Yeah, look at that shit. Is that normal? There's no concrete. Huge. I've never seen a wooden building that big. Like in modern times. Like wooden churches, maybe, but they gotta like friggin' maintain the heck out of it, I'm guessing. But yeah, well, anyway. I want to find like the listings of where they're selling the things. Cause my buddy pointed it out and I have not been able to not notice it. So every time I go to Walmart, that's about all you go that direction for. West of Dixie. Let alone west of 95, which Interstate 95 runs through a lot of us, I'm sure. Yeah, Wally, it's wild. In Lantana, there is a condominium that's been slipping into the ocean since I was a kid. And granted, like, freaking a lot of them are, but this one in particular, Lantana Beach condominium sinking into the sands. It's insane. Yeah. And they're always emptying it to get people out to do all kinds of like, but in this beach, the beach itself is very small. At high tide, the beach is like 1 inch. Like you can't sit anywhere. Like you see that wall, it's a wild beach. Oh, well, not that wall, but you can't really tell it's a wall. This wall will be all water. I love that beach. It's so fun looking for shells there. That's one of the only places that I found a true antique. Uh, Someone said 1700s, someone said 1800s. Screw. Not a screw, Jesus, a nail. And I have that somewhere. My collections are in a sad state. My humble little collection. But oh, that almost was a lot. Oh. Oh, Mama. Yo. These are coming out so sick. Got resin on my hand though. Oh shit, I should have showed them. Hey. The head is, and this has made my day. I cannot get over that. I saw last minute saw a Panama Jack hat, which is a fedora style. I want a short brim, but not that short. But I need more hats because the sun's been intense. Like genuinely, as a Southeast Floridian, born and raised, it's been intense. But I couldn't pass it up. It was such a good price. And I might give it to my mom because it doesn't suit me well. But try to get more hats. I don't know how to wear them either. I'd like a cold brew with almond titty milk. Need my glasses. But yeah, it's just a classic little thing. So I wanted one. I did leave they have I don't know if any of y'all remember what Banana Republic used to be, but it was a safari clothing shop. Safari clothes. So it was just like super adventure looking stuff. Pretty sweet. They have an original, my size, could only find them like bigger, safari jacket. but they have 75 on it, and I know like they're not they would like it's a thrift shop, so anything like it ends up being way, you know what I mean, and are in there all the time. But they're closed until next Wednesday. Super down about that. Let me just see. Other than this, I got this for my belt for pliers or something because it's waterproof. And I don't really like the belt thing that I have currently to hold pliers. Too heavy. But, oh, I gotta bring, let me bring this shirt. I get the best experience possible of living with my best friend until I find a place, which I'm looking very slow. So, found this shirt. Really neat color, like a pink and purple, splotchy. So, found that from a friend. With this sweet National Museum of African American History and Culture hat. Yeah. It's a beautiful color. And then I got this, because hopefully tomorrow or the next day I'm going to go to the beach, but I can't find any of my stuff. And I just like I do dig a sarong, or any long fabric that you can just tie into something that you could walk into a store with. And found this sweet, really nice print. Hayo Usi something. Gotta look that up. And just like a plain white shirt thing to wear over a bathing suit. Stoked. And some shoes. Some really nice brand new J. Crew shoes. I love this shop so much. I don't know what that demonstration was, but it doesn't match this outfit, so I don't. But they're so comfortable. Haven't really. Well, the well water out there destroyed 90% of my clothes that I was actually washing and wearing, so I started storing most of my stuff. And this thrift store alone like filled my closet again, because I went from like really having nothing wearable. I collect a lot of clothes, so it looks like I have clothes, but I don't wear it. It's like, oh, this is really old and it's 50 cents, or oh, this is really old and it's in a trash pile. I must take it home and store it. Is the process there. Man, all right, so I'm gonna get I'm gonna get on baitfish now that I got a few eyes and a little system down to make them pretty instantly. 30 minutes? Oh, I thought I was, for a split second there, I thought I was muted for 30 minutes, because I've done that multiple times. So. Angie, evening. Washington. Yeah, y'all live in a postcard, for real. I know Wendy is in Oregon. Wendy's on the mine. Her flies are incredible. And what I grew up, Oregon and Montana were the two like states that I really, really wanted to see. I still do, all of them really. But so I don't know anybody in Oregon, so I haven't thought about it in a while. But man, I love watching just people hiking quietly it's just like the mossy, those big black volcanic mountains. It's just, oh, this is really good terrain they got going on over there. And Washington, forget about it. It's just like a postcard. My friend lives in Washington, my closest, like childhood friend. And, she's actually on YouTube too. Radix Baron. She's doing a lot of work. A lot of it's past my like understanding, like, but she's like a really dedicated person. She's always been like that. But you know, it was really hard being any form of like creative or anything here. It was kind of like a party culture or whatever. And it's hard to find people that like took really anything like serious enough to either build something or create something. And God bless YouTube for real. I couldn't have done any of this without y'all, that's for sure. I mean, I would be tying some uglier things than I am. Yeah. Like I feel like I was able to bypass a lot because A, there's no resources for fly tying or fishing around me, but I don't know, I don't know how I got here. I'm confused, a little disoriented, but I ain't complaining. No. I am real stoked on my present moment, which is a pretty mind-blowing thing to be able to. Here, I want to run down real quick before I miss them because I have to show these. I've been talking about these all day, these little plastic beads, but I'll be right back. It's a staircase away. I forgot the shirt. So I'm gonna restart the stream because I've just been kind of farting around with these. Oh, damn it. I left them out downstairs. With these eyes. So I'm gonna start a new stream to get right into the bait fish because I did ramble a good amount. But real into how the eyes came out. And I'm not too sure what these are. I'm gonna try to image search them next to a ruler. They are plastic domes with a little concave divot. And man, I'm guessing some form of like light aquarium. No, I don't know. But gonna uh yeah, gonna restart the stream and have a cup of coffee with my friend because it's been 6 years, so I'm trying to like get as much time in because when I do find either a camper or a apartment, I'm not sure where that's gonna be, and you know, I I really value time and stuff like that. Really, maybe a little too much, but gonna drink some coffee and play some piano. Finally getting back into it and getting some lessons. This one sucks, but the other ones were right. And maybe if I do the pink on that, but man, it was just it was a good day. I real into these shoes and real into these freaking beads, man. So, chicken on biscuits. How are you doing tonight? Sammy Bobo. Evening, y'all. Mika-san, hello. I'm gonna restart the stream in probably about like 20-25 minutes. I know it's late. My sleep schedule's all messed up, and I know, y'all will probably be asleep, so sleep tight if ain't no thing. I'll be here and gonna make some more bait fish because I think what I'm gonna do is either add the chartreuse under the craft fur, try that, or reverse tie it before the craft fur, or try to do a dubbing loop. But not a dubbing loop, since I'm using this 110 flysmith stuff, it's strong as heck. I'm gonna try to do one of those split loops where there's plenty of fiberage here, so just gonna try to stick it in there and wrap it up. The only thing is I'm not sure how I'm gonna tuck the fibers or anything like that, but yeah. Well, time for a quick piano lesson. Stoked on that. My friend is a like blues pianist and guitarist, so I try to get as much of that as possible. I only know like one. I could only play like a little bluesy jingle for a split second, but I don't really know how to explore on a keyboard, and I do try though. I don't know how to read sheet music either, but I just will look up guitar chords and then play that on with piano chords, and really just like syncopation and that kind of thing is still like an issue, but I love the heck out of it. Been stretching my hands, trying to. Got these long arse fingers, and I had to get rid of my piano when I moved before going out to the swamp, so it's been a minute, and it's one of my favorite instruments to play. It's just a hard one to get a hold of or to get to wherever I am, like if I do find one. And haven't found a decent weighted keys one, but nowadays there's quite a lot on the market that's pretty dang affordable with weighted keys, and just a little too many hobbies, I guess. But I shall see y'all very soon. Happy trails until a few minutes. deep. Don't do. I'll be. Sorry. I don't know why this hesitation always happens. I always feel like forgetting something or something. But I don't know. Happy trails.